Brothers, I get it, all right? It is difficult. Establishing consistency in your life is difficult, and perhaps that's a large reason why you even clicked on this video in the first place. For those who are new, welcome brother. All Muslim men level up with their physique and their overall personal development. All right, in this video I'll be going through 3 very possible reasons why you're struggling with consistency, followed by a solution to go with it. With that being said, let's get straight into it. All right, the first reason why you're probably struggling with consistency, that is that you haven't normalized the habit. So there's a very effective mental tweak that I really encourage you guys to do, is simply change your perspective when it comes to the habits that you want to establish. As a random example, let's face it, whenever we do brush our teeth and our overall perspective on the whole habits of brushing our teeth, we view it as a pretty normal thing. And that is exactly what I want you to do, all right? I want you to view the habits that you want to establish in a pretty similar perspective, the way that you view you brushing your teeth. I'm not gonna lie, it is indeed very beneficial to, change your perspective, change your mindset when it comes to viewing the habits that you want to establish. But what I want you to do even more specifically is do the advice that I'm about to give you right now. That is that I want you to be aware of your digital environment. Fellas, one of the biggest reasons why I really encourage this a lot, all right, is because when you see on a regular basis other people being constantly dialed in on a pretty consistent basis, in your subconscious mind, you will start to view the habit that you want to establish as normal, as the standard. If your FYP does not look beneficial, I'm telling you, it has a huge effect on the way that you view things, especially the habit that you want to establish. I'll be honest, I've been applying this advice on a pretty regular basis, and I'm telling you right now, it has a huge impact on you. That's number one. And for the second potential reason why you're struggling with consistency, have clarity. Fellas, I'm telling you right now, you can have all the goals that you want, all the aspirations that you want, but at the end of the day, if you do not know what to do on a regular basis, if you don't have a sense of clarity on what needs to be done, you are going to struggle with consistency way more aggressively, which is exactly why what I encourage you to do is focus on your inputs. I genuinely cannot stress enough how beneficial this tip is, all right? I want you to every single day before you go to bed, all right, before you go to sleep, write down what are the non-negotiable tasks that need to get done the following day. In addition to that, I want you to put extra emphasis, extra mental focus on that specific day. Try to detach yourself from the goals, try to detach yourself from the outcomes, and just focus on the daily little breaks that you need to place every single solitary day. I'll be honest, there will be days where you feel overwhelmed with your goals and etc., but just remind yourself, place the break today. Number 3, fellas, this one is going to come off as a no-brainer, but I cannot stress enough how important this is. That is that you have flawed habits. Your sleep is low quality, your diet is low quality, you're probably dehydrated, etc. All these things have a huge impact on the way that you feel, on your performance, and your overall productivity. And if you want to fix that, then do this. It's simply have a system / routine. Not only you must be focusing on the basics such as your sleep, you can even have a list of non-negotiables before your workout. Me personally, I will get at least 1 liter of water with salt in it. I'll have about 60 to 100 grams of carbs, perhaps even more before my workouts. All these things combined make it much easier for me so that whenever I go work out, I work out at pretty high level of performance. With that being said, fellas, if your arsenal was actually serious about your personal development, you must master discipline, consistency, persistency, the basic fundamental things. And one of the best ways to do that is to simply get in better shape, all right? And as someone who's been on the chunky side and finally in much better shape, I do help men level up with their physique and the overall personal development. Therefore, if you do want a specific system, blueprint, whatever you want to call it, for your kids specifically, plus a high level of accountability, I'll put a link right below this video where you can book a call for my one-on-one online coaching. Finally, this video is packed with value, all right? So make sure you do take notes and apply. And if you want to rewatch it, rewatch it. And as always, take care of yourself.